FamRips Pokemon, it's Jordan, and I am here with Kirsten today, and we're doing a little bit different of a video. We were chatting. We just recently hit roughly about a year since we got back into collecting. So we're going to do a video that we kind of wish we had watched when we got started. We've divided Pokemon collecting into 4 types of categories. Obviously, there's more than that. And we're going to open a corresponding set. So I'm going to go over like an investing side of it, card collecting that way. And we're going to pair that with some 151. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to kick it across the Atlantic over to our buddy Ellipsis in the UK, known as the Bob Ross of Pokemon opening. And he's going to go over, what's he doing? Yeah, like a master set completionist. I think he's going to be showing us Scarlet and Violet and Obsidian Flames, I think is the base, is what we're going there. We're going to come back to the United States. Kirsten's going to go ahead and show us what y'all voted.
Playing TCG.
Which
we don't have the best idea on, but I did do research on what are the best cards from Scarlet and Violet era, and that kind of associates Paradox Rift and Paldea Evolved.
And obviously, we just want to open packs too. So we're getting it a start there. And finally, we're going to go over what we're calling like just for fun. You like pulling hits, and really what I think is the best kid-friendly set because the pull rates are very good. Mm-hmm. And we still need to pull that Clive and SIR Charizard from there. So with that said, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to get the ETB open, and we'll dive into the investing portion. Okay, so I have broken down our 151 ETB here. Reason, now I will say this, if you are looking from an investing standpoint, meaning that you're trying to get your product price per pack as cheap as possible, 151 ETB I'd say is not the best price pointed way to go. What would you say, Kirsten? UPC?
UPC, yeah.
I'd go, oh, here we go. And
nice.
This is a good reason why. This is what I would call the first of the real lower end pulls. I was looking at prices before, and the Charizard EX and the Mew, I think, are still holding steady around $5 raw. So that's pretty impressive.
And that's a really rare occurrence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very rare. That'd like in the previous era, that would be like a V holding good value. Yeah. And typically that's because it's playable, not because it's desirable.
And also because it's Charizard.
Yeah. Now, I will challenge the UPC. Now, with the UPC, I'd say a good price is around $85 to $90. You do get the promo cards, Mew, and Mewtwo. But the other way to go, if you can get your hands on a full 2-pack mini tin case for $100, that's a pretty good deal. We got gold.
Ooh.
It's baller time, baby. So of the 3, we like Mew. We have Mew.
Ooh.
We chased this for so long. That's awesome.
Cute.
So,
I forgot that one was in here.
Oh, and we got a Psychic. Hollow Energy. Now we did recently, if you're watching this and are new to the channel, we had our first PSA return. And for another reason why on the investing side I recommend this set is if you're going to even go that step further and eventually start grading cards to either hold value or resell. Again, like all the illustration rares, ungraded start around, I'd say $7 and go as high as 30. And then, I mean, Sword and Shield era, there's very few sets where the, not even alt arts, you'd say almost the full arts and stuff, are hitting triple figures in value. All right, well, I hope that that's not it. But top card in the set's going to be that bad boy Charizard. We have been lucky enough to pull him
3 times? 4 times?
6.
6 times.
We've graded 3. 1 is with PSA. And now another standpoint from investing why we recommend this set, like we were saying before, getting into it. Oh, Kirsten, show off a couple. You want to show off a couple of those? So we've gotten a few of these graded.
That's
even like the Bulbasaur's in a PSA 9 is still holding value around 30. Nidoking 50.
This is
and
the
then
one.
Yeah, you get into some big bad boys. You're getting valuable. So these, I would say, of the SIRs in Scarlet and Violet era, across the board, these SIRs are going to hold on average more value, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, the common sense would say so. And yeah, if PSA reveal videos are your thing, we have 2 of them, and we've got 2 or 3 orders right now currently with PSA. So that's a regular occurrence on the channel. You know what I'd like to see?
Aren't all the SCRs in the triple digits when you get in PSA 10?
Pretty much. Yeah. Very few. Shelder. I even think like Erica's Invitation and Giovanni's Charisma are in the... Let's see that. Yeah. Are not triple digit, but they're definitely up there in the
in like the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah.
Which usually pays for the UPC.
Well, and I'd like to pull one of them. If we don't, I'll pull one of the full arts out. That's also another set. Full arts, the flarts are, they hold value too because they're all known Pokemon. A lot of times you'll get some full arts that are, I call them fake Pokemon, but less known. But all right, 3 packs left. We've got a Golden Blastoise. I would be happy to see an illustration rare or a full art. Doduo, Tentacool, Rattata, Kadabra, Ivysaur, Slowbro, Grabber, Doduo, and Dodrio. I do want to say one last thing. If you are newer to investing, I made the mistake with these special sets of really thinking that, you know, when you buy sealed products like an ETB or a box, you're paying for some of the fluff.
Yeah.
It's not the case. So always have that phone calculator ready. I can't tell you how many like single packs of how many single packs of Shining Fates and Evolutions that we bought in the past and paid a premium because I thought that was it. Just again, idiocracy. No ability and idiocracy. That's words for the day. All right, last pack magic. And then we are going to kick it over to our buddy in the UK, Ellipsis. If you are not a fan of his, or not a fan, if you're not subscribed to his channel, his link is down in the description. One of the coolest, chill, laid-back channels to watch. But let's see if we can get something here. Maybe.
Venusaur, Bulbasaur. Wait.
We need a Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
In a 10. Let's get this prepped for PSA, again for investing. Oh, we got a nice little double banger with the Alakazam. All right, that actually wasn't too shabby of an ETB, which retails for around $50, and I will put on the screen, hopefully, I will put what the PSA 10 of a Bulbasaur is. And I'm pretty sure if that comes back at, that looks good, Kirsten. If that comes back at 10, we doubled the price of what we spent on the ETB. So, investor out. Here's Ellipsis.
Hi, folks. My name is Ellipsis. My channel primarily focuses on trying to complete master sets of Pokemon. So, I'm going to take you on a quick tour through how I collect, the types of things that I do collect, what you can collect as a master setter, the lengths you have to go in order to complete a master set, but also the tools that I also use to track my collection and to see what cards I'm needing for a complete master set. So let's do that now. So it probably goes without saying, it's a bit of common sense, but if you're going to complete a master set, you need something to put all of your cards into. Obviously, that's where you need a binder. So binder, first most important thing that you need to get hold of. The important thing with a binder is, does it fit the entire collection into the binder? Depending on how far you want to go with collecting, for a master set, that can sometimes mean more than 400 cards in a set. So for this binder particularly, it's my Obsidian Flames binder. I have my regulars, holo rares, reverse holos, all of the more rarer cards from the back end of the binder, golds, full arts, everything goes into there. But there are a couple of other things included in a master set. So when you open a regular pack, you'll have uncommons, commons, rares, holo rares. You might be lucky and pull an illustration rare or a special illustration rare. Outside of what you can find in a pack, there are also other variants of those cards that you might need to find from other speciality products that are released. So There's obviously the reverses, which will come in packs. Nowadays you get 2 reverses, which is very good for a master setter. But outside of the pack, you might be looking for Cosmos foil variants of some of the cards from the set, which will get released, as I say, in special boxes. You might be looking for stamped versions of the cards. Typically every set has 4 stamped versions. They tend to come out in build and battle boxes, and 1 per box, and you've got to find 4 of them, so there's a bit of a chase challenge there. There's also promo cards that get released through during the course of a particular set being released. So you might need to collect the promo cards that came out during that period of time. So there's other different additional cards that you need that will need to be included if you want a full master set for a particular set. So you've got your binder, you're opening packs, you're opening special products, you're finding all of the extra cards that you need for the master set. You will also need a lot of sleeves. I double sleeve all of my cards, so I use perfect fit sleeves first off, and then I put them inside a regular sleeve. So they are double protected, and then once they're in the binder, they're triple protected. So lots and lots of sleeves. And as I said, if sets are 400 plus cards, that's an awful lot of sleeves. So next up, how are you going to track what cards you actually need to complete a master set? And the best thing I found to do that is to use the Pokelector app. I use it on my PC through the browser, but I also use a version on my mobile to keep a mobile track of anything. So if I'm out and about, potentially if I see something, I can check to see if I actually need it for my set. So let's take a quick look at the website. So this is the Pokelector app. It's the actual website that I'm on. The app on your phone would look very different, but still just as usable. Highly recommend having it on your phone too. And this is my collection. So this isn't the main page. This is my collection, and as you can see, there are the sort of the tracking numbers of percentage-wise how complete I am on certain sets. One thing of note is there is an extra step in order for a master setter to use this properly. At the moment, if you look at Paldean Fates, it says I have 97 cards and I need 148 more. But if I tick this box which says include variants, that changes to 133 cards that I have, and I need 194 more. So that's now including all of the variants that are included in that set. So what I will do is I'll probably use Obsidian Flames as an example, as that's the binder that I've got on the table. And with the include variants box ticked, it says I have 354 of the cards and I need 61 more. Now, there are 2 views you'll get on this. If you click on the Obsidian Flames name, it will take you to a full list of every card that you can pull from that from those packs. But one thing it doesn't do, you get all the way to the end of all the sort of the rarer cards, and there's no reverses and there's no variants. A bit of an issue, obviously. It doesn't show you everything that you need. What you need to do is, instead of clicking on the name of the set, here you can actually click on this number. So I have 354, I need 61, and if I click this number, it takes me to a page where it shows me everything that I still need, and this page includes all of the reverses, all of the variants. So as you can see, there's still a fair few cards that I need for the main set, but we also need reverse hollows. So a lot of these will be reverse hollows. As you scroll through them, you'll see this one, Charmander Hollow. So that is not the regular version from a pack. That is a card that I need to find from a different product. And if I click on there, it says in background, this card is found in the Charizard EX Premium Collection, which I personally have not opened one of yet. So I know that I can find that hollow variant in that product, and that's very useful. Being able to to find what product you actually need to get hold of, unless you're going to buy it on the secondary market. It's very useful to be able to know if you're going to open a product in order to find a variant card that you need. So, as it says, there are 61 cards I still need. This will also show we've got the reverses, you've got the holo variants that you might need. Let me see if I can find, so there, an Espeon stamped promo, or an Umbreon, and that one says GameStop, so that's a good clue as to where to find it. But say you weren't sure where to find this Espeon stamped promo, you can open it and it says available from Best Buy in the USA. So for a UK based Pokemon fan, that adds an extra bit of issue. I do have to buy those on the secondary market. I can't get hold of them in this country, but it's a good way of just tracking to see what I still need. So let's take a quick look at my binder for Obsidian Flames and we can see how it's laid out. So here's my Obsidian Flames binder. It doesn't always fit on the screen. These are very big binders. These are actually 12 slot per page binders rather than the standard 9 that you would see. But this is how I have my binders laid out. Important note is I don't keep promos in these binders. They have a separate binder, and these spaces are actually for the stamped promos when I do get hold of them. I don't have stamped promos for Obsidian Flames yet. So I always make a point of kind of protecting the cards inside. I never want the actual cards from the set on the front page, just in case they get a bit damaged being at the front or the back. So I always put energies, and I tend to try and get energies that come from the packs that I'm collecting for the same binder. You don't need to. Energy cards are the same across all of the different sets, but it's just something that I do. And then we get into the main set. The binders, the way that I lay them out is a little bit different to a lot of other people. I like to run from the start there all the way across both pages, and that is because in older binders where it was just 9 slots, I want to collect both variants. I've got Blossom in reverse and a regular Blossom, a reverse Scyther, regular Scyther, and I wanted to be able to fit everything across in pairs. And obviously with a 9 slot binder, I would have 6 slots across the top. So I started off doing it that way. Anyway, that's just the way that I do my binders. So yeah, formulaic, reverse for me first, and then regular version. And then as we go through, you'll see there's the different pairs. There is the Victini there, but I'll find a better example. Yeah. So we got the Ice Cube EX from the main set. What I do is collect 2 of each, so that I can fill both slots. There is obviously only one version of that card. There is no reverse version, but I put 2 EXs next to each other. I know I'm kind of in the way, so you can't see the full double spread, but you get the right image. So yeah, as we go through, you'll see doubles. So I did manage to find 2 Clefables there, 2 Miraidons. And we'll get through to the rarer end of the binder. Still quite a lot of gaps needed for Obsidian Flames for me. Reverses tend to be the trickiest part, especially in Sword and Shield era. Only getting 1 reverse per pack makes it a lot harder to complete a master set. But as we go through, you'll see we get through to the illustration rare section. And because of the amount of slots in this binder, this is a prime example of needing to really make sure that you find a binder that's large enough for the set that you're collecting. I had to start the illustration rares immediately after the trainer cards. What I would tend to do is, if I could, end the trainer cards on one set of pages and then be able to turn over and have all of the illustration rares onwards, start from a whole fresh new page. So we've got all the illustration rares, you've got the full art Pokemon, you've got the sort of trainer full arts, special illustration rares. And then with this set, you've got some golds. And then on the back page, I just have another set of energy cards to add some extra protection on the back. But as I said, what's not included in this binder so far is the stamped ones, but they will be when I get them. But there's also no sort of other variants of cards, so like a Cosmos foil version of any particular cards. As we saw when we looked at Pokelector, there's the Charizard Holo. That won't go into this binder. I keep separate binders for different collections. In terms of what you can master set, it's endless. I mean, I try to master set promo cards. So my promo binders are set per era. And so I have a binder for Sword and Shield era promo cards. There's 300 plus of those. So each of those eras actually will end up needing their own binder unless you fit them into each of the binders that you collect as you work through each era. I also collect McDonald's cards. I've tried going back around 8 or 9 years with promo cards from, they're not really promo cards, but speciality McDonald's variants. They tend to have the confetti holo foil, which is a very pretty type of holo. And I've got a binder set aside for those as well. So yeah, I've vintage binders. It's endless. You can decide that you want to try and just collect the alternate arts from Sword and Shield, depending on what you kind of latch onto, what your interest is within the hobby, and what types of cards actually really interest you. You can just go full on trying to collect all of the amazing rares, all of the baby shinies from all of the different shiny sets. It's endless, and you just have fun with it. So that's the end of my segment. I've probably gone on for a bit too long, but yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And if you haven't already, check out my channel. Feel free to subscribe. And I've just started doing lives. So if you enjoy lives, tune in and hopefully you can catch one. Until then, peace.
All right, y'all, so we are back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip from Ellipsis. We're back in the States, and Kirsten here is going to dive into Paldea Evolved first. We did put up a poll. This is our weak spot, admittedly. So go ahead and start ripping, Kirsten. We personally still need the Iono, so that's what we're selfishly chasing.
I don't know if she's a good card for TCG. Probably not.
She is. No, the Iono is a good card. Now, we put up a poll. Y'all did vote and said Paradox and Paldea. We've watched some videos. More familiar with the big playable cards from Paradox, so we'll get to that there. I would actually like for y'all watching, if you are a TCG master, in the comments, let us know what some of the top cards are from Paldea. And then also, if we want to... oh boy!
That's SAR.
Full art spot.
Oh, full art? No, it's a trainer, Falconer.
Very nice.
I feel like he has so many sets. I feel like he's in Sword and Shield too.
So with that said, let us know down in the comments. We want to use some of our code cards. Maybe we'll make a video of how to create a TCG online account. But very nice.
This is a trainer, so this card may actually be good for TCG.
Maybe a good one.
Mainly for Paradox Rift and Paldea Evolved, the reason why these are so popular with TCG is because of all the trainers and all the like TCG specific cards, like the EXs and stuff are in these. Because with like Obsidian Flames and other sets, it's just noble Pokemon actually for the TCG game.
The knowability.
Yeah. This is more catered towards people that actually want to play TCG. And hit rates also aren't horrible, so they're easy to pull pretty much. Watch me not get anything after I say that.
Wow, we proved Paradox Rift booster boxes are
weighable
on our video.
Yeah.
But, alright,
Giacomo, Talonflame, Fuchsia, Nimble,
and Backscatter. Alright, so one more pack of Paldea Evolved. Again, we're just kind of selfishly looking for Iono. I do know this was a very large set, so I'm assuming this got so many of the votes, or almost half of what Paradox did, simply because maybe it's a deck builder.
Yeah.
Because the values were very high when it first came out, and then it seems as more sets came out, they settled. But let's go ahead and get through this last pack, and then Kirsten, we can start going over. Yeah. Because really, Paradox Rift, I think, brought more Pokemon that you build a deck around, is what we've found.
And before I yap about Paradox Rift, the best products to buy if you're going to try to build a deck is probably going to be booster boxes, which can be a little bit more expensive. But if you don't want to waste all your money on 3 packs, which you're not actually guaranteed to get anything, you're going to want to go booster box ways, especially with these, because you can weigh them.
Yeah.
Because you can weigh them.
I will say, from a collectability investing standpoint, do not open Paradox Rift, because you are only guaranteed a gold or an SIR per booster box. But for building a deck, investing, what would say, booster boxes, and the other thing I think is the
Build and battle stadiums.
Build and battle stadiums are really good.
Because you can get a bunch of cards, and also you don't have to use just one set when you're building a deck. I've heard you can go all the way back to Sun and Moon.
Ooh.
Amarouge EX.
Yeah, I think we needed him.
But you can build a really big deck, and I know there's specific Pokemon that have their own deck. Like, I'm sure Iron Hands has his own deck.
Yeah, there's ones that you can build around Iron Hands. Another one, Garchomp, and Golden Goo.
But the best cards are EXs, and of course you're going to want to get their SARs and stuff because they look cool. But a lot of ones that I want to bring up is specifically Iron Hands, which has said to be the best one that you can build a deck around. Iron Valiant's also a good one. Who else is a good one?
The big guy.
Roaring Moon. There you go. Roaring Moon. And then Goldango as well.
Yeah.
Minior.
But with that said, what we really wanted to ask and see here, especially if we're premiering this video, I want to try to figure it out. The main reason we haven't is it seems like it's just gotten so complicated. Like, back when I collected Wizards of the Coast, it was here's your energies, here's your basic hits, here's how you evolve, take 20 for potions off, boom, you're playing the game.
And now we have EXs, which you need an EX marker, I'm pretty sure, for. And then if you use V-Stars, you need V-Star markers for. There's a lot of things that get put into the actual game. But I mean, it can't be that hard. A lot of people do it. Oh, Iron Bundle, Techno Radar, Tinkatuff, Jirachi. Oh my gosh, come on. We need to get something.
All right, 3 more. Now, this was a mini booster bundle. We did do a video with this where I opened 5 of the 3-pack blisters, and we got 3 SARs, which was pretty wild. But all right, cool. So we have covered investing with 151, completionist with ellipsis, TCG. Again, these are the best ones. We are going to kind of save all of our bulk and try to do some more research on it. But I am very excited. 2 more packs, and we're going to do what, Kirsten? Rip into some of the highest hit rates that I've ever seen.
I'm not really proving my point with these hit rates right now.
No pull so far typically, in my mind, means we got an SIR coming. So let's go.
I've also heard that the Professor cards in this are really good. There's Professor Sada's. Yeah. And then, of course, the Iron Hands. He has an EX, and then he has the Kool-Aid Man card. And everybody's been saying he's super overpowered, all this and that you can build your decks around him.
Oh my goodness, we gotta get something out of here. Last pack magic.
Could I please just get an Iron Hands? That'd be so cool if I just left off with the card that I've been talking about.
Last pack magic. Can we get something more? We haven't even pulled. Oh, we did get an EX Armorge.
Yeah. Surskit. Ambipom. Come on. Tigaton. Swablu. Knockley.
Wow. So the absolute worst. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and have fun now. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So last but not least, you want to get the 6 packs out of that, Kirsten? I'm going to go ahead and dive into the Charizard box. This is the 4th. And what we're calling the just have fun. Everyone loves to have fun. We've got a much needed Charizard promo card here. If you are low-key promo, get that? See what I did there? If you can't have or are having difficulty finding this Charizard 10, we have 7 or 8 on our store that we've found. FamRipsPokemon.com. Singles, graded cards, all the nonsense that you'd like there. And now to dive in. Kirsten, you going to do those 6?
Yeah.
All right. We are calling the... Watch us have pull rates like you had. All right. We're calling this the fun set for Scarlet and Violet era just because there's pretty much a hit every other pack or better.
Yeah.
Tons of baby shinies. Yeah. Now, I will say, from a value standpoint, you're needing to get, I think, one of the big 3 SIRs. And like we said, again, for fun set, I think like if you've got those kids ages like 5, 6, up to 10, 12, maybe not so much about the value, but fun to open. This is definitely your set. And I will say this too, don't fall for the, if you are new, don't fall for the trick like I did. You are not always paying for all the swag. Break it down to the price per pack. But with that said, let's get a baby shiny. Like that. That's all you gotta do.
It could be a full art too.
Baby shinies are here. Oh, you're right. Full art Scovillain.
He does not look any different.
Well, his pants are a little off. And nothing there. So again, here we go. We are 2 for 2. On the value side, probably nothing crazy.
Though if you get a Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu, Charmander, Charmeleon.
Oh,
There's
Lucario is like $8 ungraded.
So there's a Scyther in here that's good. Snorlax is doing well.
I love the Snorlax.
Charmander, speaking of him. Camerupt. Atticus. Donphin. Gosh, this is why this is the fun set. Pika.
Oh, Pikachu.
Pika. Oh.
Oh.
Thundurus. And nothing. Oh. All right, I have 2 more packs, and Kirsten's going to dive into her 6.
You're doing pretty good so far, though.
Yeah, we are. We're 3 for 3. And I'm glad we got that Charizard, so we'll be able to add that to our promo binder.
Yeah.
One of the benefits that we are trying to collect all the promos from Scarlet and Violet era. If we do get into the TCG, we'll have reasons to buy some of those decks and sets as well. Because right now, the pre-made ones, we really don't have a reason to. Primate. Are we going to have our first miss? No.
Never. Charizard.
Boom. Not the Zardy boy, but it's a Zardy boy. And, you know, again, kind of further proving the point. Younger kids just wanting to have fun. You get a little $20, $25 box for some little kid for his present.
Yeah.
He gets to run around and say, look, I got a Charizard, bunch of shiny Pokemon. You're the man. Or woman. Cottony, Neoma's backpack. Neomas. I make up names. Here we go. Oh, come on. And we end on a miss. It is possible. All right. We're going to swap out. Kirsten's going to take over the last 6. And let's see if we can get some SIR game going.
Alright, now I have my 6 with the little Pikachu little booster bundle.
These are my favorite and have been really the hardest to find, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's adjust for height difference. So we've got 3 possibilities in this set too, adding to the fun factor of where you can find hits.
Frigibax, Donphin, Nemona's Backpack, Graplocked, Ceruledge, Scraggy.
No. Oh,
Oh, it's a trainer. Oh, we have like so many of these.
Yeah, I will say, you're really wanting
Store game?
Huh?
I said store game?
store game. Yeah, absolutely. Again,
wait, isn't there 2 of
that's a very
those
common
though?
card for a hit, but going back to the having fun, that's exactly.
I'm pretty sure there's 2 Paldean students
There
in
is.
this set. Yeah.
Don't want to be offensive. Everyone's included. Inclusion. All right, let's go, Kirsten. It's
Scraggy,
something better than an
Gimme
EX or a
Ghoul.
baby.
Magma. I just pulled a trainer.
I know, but a little higher up on the value scale. Like
Glamora.
Very nice.
Have we ever gotten like a triple banger yet?
I don't think anybody has. We've gotten
Yeah.
double bangers from this set. I haven't seen anybody. I'm sure someone will let us know that they're not in this set right about now.
But I'm pretty sure shiny and then
I mean, theoretically
rare
you could, but
and then
they
trainer?
don't. I don't think they. Just like with Paradox Rift, there is no double bangers. They did it that way on purpose.
Psychic. It's always lightning, I feel. Paldean Student, Fido, Haunter, Natsu,
Natu.
Curlia, Tentacle Machine, Dashbun. Oh, water.
Ooh, water.
Starmie?
Starmie!
Oh!
Nailed it! Got him!
Same time, too.
Very nice. Well, Nostradamus effect there. That's really all I want to collect of the babies is get all of the OG 150 And I did say OG 150 because Mew is not part of the OG 150 crew.
She's not? I swore, is she like Gen 2 then?
Mew did not get a card. Oh, she was definitely not in.
I swore she was in the original.
I never went after Mew in the TCG, so there was never a Mew chase card when I collected, and that was pretty much most of Wizards of the Coast.
But I like Mew. You can't consider Mew a fake Pokemon, though.
Well, it's not, because when they fire up the animation show, she flies across the screen.
Yeah.
So she does exist, but if you're talking like OG, want to get the original 150? Alright, last pack magic or two more?
Two more.
Two more packs.
That was my first miss, so hopefully we can get a SAR.
As you all can see watching this, Paldean Fates is the absolute most... I mean, I don't know. I have more fun opening 151 than any other set ever.
Yeah. I like... What do I like the most? I think I like Paldea Evolved the most because I like... Speaking of Paldea Evolved, because I like the cards and I like the characters featured in them.
Oh, SIR! That's an SIR.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's a trainer.
It's an SIR or gold. You have an SIR. That's Mew! Bubble Mew, baby! That's number 2, Kirsten! Now, is that one going to get graded? The other one is on the store, available for purchase. But my goodness, Kirsten. Second best card in the set.
I didn't know she was in the set. I forgot.
Baller time.
I don't know.
As we were bashing Mew right before. Mew this, Mew that. She's like, wait a second. I'm going to go ahead and appear in bubble form.
I don't
Very
know.
nice.
You can look at it. I think it's a 9, though.
Get that last pack magic going.
Don't fall. There it goes.
All right. As y'all can see, the investor side of me gets happy.
Water. Oh, fighting.
Very nice, Kirsten.
It's all skill.
It is. Talent. Talent level 1000.
Gengar. Electric generator. Ooh, I have a shiny.
Very nice.
Purple? What could that be?
Purple?
Haunter? Gengar? Do they have those in here?
I don't know. That would be
Oh,
too cool.
well, it's fake.
It's okay. Did you miss yet? You had one miss.
I had
pack.
one miss.
Last pack magic. All right, y'all. And as you can see, we had quite the outing. I hope that did help. We had fun doing it. I did want to touch on our members giveaway for the month of March. All we ask is that you are a channel member by the 30th, and on the 31st we go live, draw. The winner will get to choose either the Shining Fates Charizard or the Lapras Fossil Hanger Pack. But with that said, y'all, we do hope you enjoyed. Wish we passed along some advice that somebody would have told us when we started, would have saved us a little bit of money and a little bit of organizational nightmares. But had a blast. Appreciate it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, consider joining. You want to say anything, Kirsten? Favorites Pokemon?
Visit favoritespokemon.com
for all your Pokemon needs. PSA graded, singles, and sealed product.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, y'all.
guys.
Bye.